truck accident injuries in Massachusetts. Good afternoon. I'm attorney Neil Burns, and I'm with the firm Burns and Jain in Boston, and we represent victims of motor vehicle accidents and other types of accidents in Massachusetts. I want to talk today about a case where we represented a police officer who was injured, and he was hit by a tractor trailer. And what was happening was he and two other officers were on 128-95 in the Wilburn area. They were actually going to target practice. He was sitting in the back seat, and because police vehicles sometimes have paraphernalia from criminals, he didn't use his seatbelt. He didn't want to put his fingers down in the seat to reach at the seatbelt. So he wasn't wearing a seatbelt. He assumed he was safe because he was in a police vehicle. They were driving safely on 95 in traffic. Unfortunately, a tractor trailer from Maine carrying water rear-ended them. They had been going stop and go for some time, and the tractor trailer driver got up first gear, second gear, third gear. He testified that when he hit the brakes, the truck tried to stop, but it just lurched forward. The momentum from the water, the weight of the water in the back of the truck, it was over 60,000 pounds. That momentum pushed the whole truck forward. It hit the rear of the marked police car. The police car rammed into the vehicle in front of it, and our client, the police officer in the back seat, was injured. He had facial injuries. He had a scar in the back of his head, and he also had a herniated disc in his neck, which he was treated for with injections. And he missed work for a couple of months. Unfortunately, the insurance company representing the water company, the water delivery company, wouldn't settle the case right away, so we had to put it in suit. We had to tenaciously go after this insurance company and take the deposition of the driver of the vehicle and get all the records from our employers, all the employer records from our client at the police force where he worked. And finally, we were able to settle the case at mediation, only because we worked aggressively and effectively in getting a good and effective and fair settlement for our client, the police officer. If you've been injured in a motor vehicle accident, in a truck accident, give us a call. These rear-ender accidents sound like they'll be simple. They sound like you can hire anyone from a TV ad and they can get you some money, but you can't. It's a lot of work. You've got to get all the necessary documents to the insurance company. You've got to file suit. You've got to get a doctor who will testify as to the injuries, especially if they're permanent injuries. And you've got to keep pushing, because they will not push these cases. They will push back, in fact. If you've been injured, give us a call. If someone in your family's been injured, give us a call. If someone's been a victim of a wrongful death, give us a call. At Burns and Jain, we're effective. I've been practicing law here in Boston, the same building, for over 35 years. 6 Beacon Street. Burns and Jain, 617-227-7423. Thank you.